Good afternoon, traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the recap for July 17th, 2014. As always, please seek financial advisement when trading with your money, as these markets are are for educational purposes only, to support your knowledge in the market, see what's going through my head on any given day. Please always make sure you have a solid trading plan and never move your stop when placing a trade. Let's go through some of the markets. Got a little extra treat today. Take a look at some extra markets that we don't usually look at to see how this two-bar confirmation 534 EMA crossover with the Heiken Ashi bars keeps me in the trade. As we're looking at all the charts here, we're looking at the NASDAQ, YM, and ES. We'll get to some of the others in a couple minutes. 25-minute open range at the top and the green red at the bottom. Market internals on the left-hand side. As we can see, the bias was really downside for the day with the green triangles, with market breadth tumbling towards the end of the session, all under 2-to-1 in the red. And then an AD line really coming down while we were chopping it up in the inner zone, really coming down hard to negative 1950. Taking a look here at the three major indices, followed by the Russell. Several awesome trading opportunities in the afternoon session. What is it we're looking for? Let's just take a look at one of the trades. We had several trades here in the early morning session as we came to the close in the afternoon. Again, we are trading on West Coast time here. We are looking for the two-bar confirmation and the joining 534 EMA crossover. So over here up at the top at 11 o'clock, zooming in a little bit closer, we're looking for a two-bar confirmation. And on the 534, we don't get the 534 EMA until about 1040 West Coast time, that is. And what do we have here? We have, going back, taking a look here at the two bars. As we get this down here, 1 bar, 2 bar. Let's zoom in on this for you today. Give me a second here. All right, there we go, much cleaner. All right, so going back in time here, we have already the crossover upside. Taking a look over here, so we do not cross over until we at least get a confirmation. So here we are at 1031, 1 bar, 2 bar confirmation downside. 1037, when we line it up on the EMA, we are not yet crossed over. So we go down to the next one. We still have a 2nd bar confirmation at 1038. Our first crossover here at 1040, and we entered the trade. We do not look at the chart on the top anymore. What keeps us in the trade remaining is the 5 below the 34 EMA, and as we could see, we wrote it down. Second trading opportunity, depending on where you put your stop. This is something we discussed in the trading room in the sandbox. You would have had a second opportunity to enter this trade as you saw price coming back down here at the 12 o'clock hour lunchtime here. We had already crossed over the EMA 1, 2 bar confirmation downside with an EMA already tucked underneath, and then Heiken Ashi bar signals going down. As we take a look at the YM, again, same scenario in the early morning setup. We had a nice setup right here within the range. We already had a chopping piano keys up at the upper portion of the range. Looking for a 2 bar confirmation here at 803, 804. We look for the 534 EMA crossover. And as we zoom in right here, we get it right at 808. And we take it down all the way to the bottom of the open range. Same scenario later as market came tumbling down and taking a entry on a 2 bar confirmation crossover. Same setup in the morning on the ES. As we could see, we drove down very smooth on the 534 EMA crossover, also sweeping down. They align, maybe waiting a couple bars until you get this at about 759, and then 804, the EMA crossover, which would lead you down solid body tail down. So there we go on our 3 major indices. Let's take a look at the YG, which we talked about yesterday, the mini gold futures. As we could see after a little bit after market open, wonderful trade opportunity to the upside here as 2 bar confirmation within the zone and a 534 EMA crossover, which lined up at the same time, 809 right here, with an entry upside that would have kept you in by just following the chart right here. Doesn't that look gorgeous, guys and gals? Look at that. Solid body, tail up. What a way to keep you in the trade. Trading management based on your style, something we go over in the sandbox in the trading room. On the mini crude, as we could see, had an opportunity to the downside as well as to the upside, depending on where you were in the market. 2-bar confirmation crossover at 6:05. We didn't get it until at least 7:01. I would have waited for the tuck under here, under the 1 hour open range, which was at 7:21. 7:21, you had a 2-bar confirmation, several bar confirmation downside. Could have gotten some ticks out of that. And then waiting for the upside move, 2-bar confirmation over at 8:19. Followed through at 8:22, 3 minutes later, and you were in the trade for the remaining of the session. So we look at futures all the time. What about equities? Same scenario, depending on the tick size. IBM, take a look. 2-bar confirmation crossover here at 10:22, followed by the EMA crossover. Heiken Ashi bars selling down. You trade the stock, you trade the option. You had a sell signal all the way down for the remainder of the session here. Not the whole remainder of the session, but a nice trade set up, followed by Google. Google, we don't use a 10 tick. We use a higher 50 tick. Range chart, again, we're looking for the 2-bar crossover here at 12:09. We are on West Coast time. What are we looking at? We are looking for the crossover here, followed through at 12:13 and settling down. Nice trade throughout the remainder of the session. Apple also having a nice setup in the early morning session here on the 2-bar crossover. 1, 2 at 8:42, followed by exactly at the same time, the 534 EMA crossover, taking it down from 94.12 to 93.13, taking down ticks all the way down. So it's not just that we trade and we look at the futures, we also look at equities. Same scenario, 2-bar confirmation, 534 EMA crossover with your trade management style makes for profit in your pockets. Let's jump right into the TF. Specialty trading the Russell here. As we can see, market came up and got that average move up, and we got the average move down today. What a week. We've been 4-0. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Today was a double whammy. We got the average move up and the average move down to settle around the average move down zone. Passing through the CAM L4, working its way down on an AD line that really was on the upswing, and then pretty much crumbled down through the remainder of the session. Let's take a look at same scenario. Had some early morning trades. Afternoon trade had a wonderful setup as we saw on the remaining. Here on the Russell, what we're doing is we're taking a look at the 4 charts. What keeps me in the trade? A 2-bar confirmation downside. Again, lots of chop within here. A lot of resistance in the early morning session as price was chopping up inside a 200-day moving average, and we follow through underneath the 200-day moving average now. So we are in weakness, continued downtrend of the past 9 days. 2-bar confirmation to the downside, looking for the 534 EMA crossover, which would have kept you in the trade for the pretty much the remaining of the session. Strongest entry to the downside here at the remainder, at the end of the session, top of the hour in the last hour of trading. On a 2-bar confirmation crossover and a 534 EMA crossover right here with strength towards the 5 minutes to the top of the hour before last hour, 12 o'clock here, West Coast time. What are we doing? We're looking for the 2-bar confirmation. Would have been right here, 1, 2 under the weekly fib line, or waiting until you got at least to the average move down. Either way, a nice drawdown. Better setups in the morning, even though the market was tumbling in the afternoon. There were several good ups, but a lot of chop towards the middle of the session. So here we were, early morning market, had a nice entry, 2-bar confirmation at 7:35. As we could see, market came tumbling down right there. Very nice entry to the bottom of the 1 hour open range. Let's go ahead and enlarge that so all of you can see what exactly I was looking at. 7:35. So we have a crossover upside. Follow through didn't happen. 1-bar, 2-bar confirmation at 7:35. We come over here. We have a crossover on the EMA. Boom. We're in entry Stop up here at 1147.5. Remain in the trade. 5 did not come above the 34. Keep the ticks on as we come down to the targets. What target are we looking at? We take targets off at the previous low 30-minute pivot, and we work our way down all the way, taking contracts off and moving our stop till we hit all the way down here at the 25-minute open range low. Again, following through, watching the Russell, another indicator to say, yes, we are in a downtrend. And what better than to have a follow through on the 5/13/21.80 right here, 5 under 13/21.80 to follow us all the way down. And then in the afternoon session, what a wonderful way to finish as the 5 was under the 13/21.80 to give us a strong trend downside. That concludes today's wrap there, traders. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com, any of my social media outlets to obtain more information. My trading mantra of know one thing and know it well rings true for all markets. I trade the Russell. I look at the indexes. Today you got a little treat. I was able to look at some equities. Same rules. No difference. My plan will keep you disciplined. You can find me every day on Twitter at Trading Fibs. And as always, I leave the crystal ball to the experts. Patience and discipline. I only trade what's in front of me and on my charts. Hey guys, have yourself a Blue Zone day.